Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm in Australia and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this as I go along a bit. Okay, we can do a bit more work on this today. So I'm going to, I've done that much with you. We did a bit of that. Now I've got these circles and I've decided I'm going to put buttons on my circles or something like that. This nice purpley one here that I think I'd like to put on. But I want it on a bit bigger green one if I can find a bigger green one. I've got those two small green ones. I've got another green one. There's got to be a green one here somewhere. Now if you haven't been watching me, you'll know that I cut all this stuff out here and I'm working with it around, having a lovely time playing around with it, getting it organised. That's not a circle. Oh, I've got them everywhere, these bits. I had to cut all these bits because I needed to have an idea of what to do, you see. Okay, why haven't I got a bigger green one, I wonder? Oh dear. Here, no, that's not, no, mustn't have cut out any green. These might be out of the centre or something else. Don't know what. Anyway, I could get a smaller button, I suppose. We could find something. It wasn't too... I did like that purple one, didn't I? I wanted to put that on, but then you can't see the green bit. You can put a bit of that. I don't know why we're covering that flower up. It's the same colour, isn't it, really? It's not... Wait a minute, I must have... You would have thought I'd had a bit of a green circle, wouldn't you? It's always because of what you want. You always want the thing you haven't got, don't you? It's how the world is, I think. There's a purpley one. Purpley one. Right, okay. So, I also cut these bits out too the other day because I have a piece of fabric with that on. It's all got some here. I've got a little bit left, see, it's had all them things on there. So what I did was I put the bondweb thing on the back of there and cut these bits out so I could use these on here as well. And I probably will do that. I'm trying to cover up that thing for some reason. I don't know why. But by gee, I do like the idea of doing that. Okay. A bit of thread there in my way. And I do like the circles. I want to put something on the back, of course. Put a stitch on there. Look, there's a little needle book. So this has all got the stuff on the back of it. So I'm going to plug the iron in now because if I want to iron it on, I need it to be warm enough, don't I? Oops. What did I drop? Oh, I don't know. What was that fell down there? Might have been my little hammer, I think. Anyway, we'll see what we're going to do. We're in Australia and it's a really nice day today. I can see the nice sunshine outside and that's good. I like it. I was going to get some buttons. I have a really nice box of buttons over there. I can't reach them. So we're going to have to play in here, aren't I? I'm going to have to just do this. Somebody said something about me having these sorted out. Sure. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry, but I can't deal with that. Sorting out buttons, not anymore. Once I could. I spent a full day one day going through all my buttons and putting them into colours and sizes and everything. Full day. Because it was one day on the weekend years ago when the kids were only little. Oh well, they were still at home anyway. They probably weren't that little, but young or whatever. Here's a pink one. Here's a nice pink one. Nice pink one. That's a nice pink one. Oh, I do like that. Well, I do like that, how that is. Oh, I do like that one. Righto. I'll have that one. I've accidentally put it down sideways, and I do like how I accidentally put it down sideways. That's something I'm keen to do. Okay, let's see. I'm going to fasten that on in a minute because I don't want to lose the idea. And we've got that colour. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at it. Oh, look, it's good. Isn't that good? Doesn't that look good on there? By goodness me, that looks good on there. Well, I'm getting all carried away here now, aren't I, people? Sorry about that. But I do enjoy what I do. I do enjoy what I do. It wouldn't be any good if I didn't, would I? I'd be mucking it up all day. But then again, I do make the odd mistake. And it can't be helped. We all do that sometimes. I've got a little red one here, and I'm not a big fan of red, as you well know, but I'm just trying to see if I can... You know why? I think I know why when I analyse it. When I think about it, stop scratching in there. I didn't get the red one. I haven't got time to do it too many anyway. So years ago, when I was a kid, Mother used to have, we had plastic bowls and cups and things, and each one of us had our own colour, and mine was red, and I'd never liked it since. And the day she bought me a set of red suitcases when I was 14 or 15, I think, oh, that was one of the worst days. Isn't that terrible? But I don't think she wanted me to leave. I don't know. She was only giving me some suitcases, I suppose. But that was my birthday present. And for 14-year-old, I didn't want to go anywhere. Maybe she was giving me, maybe she was. She could have been saying, well, here, Sonya, now you can go somewhere if you want to. I don't think she was doing that, though, to be honest. She was not. She had a good and a bad days, I suppose, like we all do. Look at that. Isn't that smashing? I do like what I've done there with that, because I put that down sideways and I love it sideways, okay? So what I'm going to do now is hopefully get this back again the right way, because that I'm going to use the yellow on the same way I did that. Let's get on with this before we forget what we're doing, eh? Hopefully I can do it. I'm going to do one, I'm only going to iron one thing at a time though, because I don't want to, because it might lift up a bit, and it does, because if you're touching it, you know, it lifts off a bit. Well, I'm going to put this on here. Take this stuff off the back. I've already got that on. I'm putting it on sideways, like that, okay? And sit it there. I don't know why, but we're sitting it there. Okay, so I'll get this and iron that there. Maybe not. It's in the wrong place. Up there. Because did we have that colour? We did. In the middle. Sort of. Not in the middle. We're ironing this now. Get a nice hot iron. Be very careful though. Make sure it presses down. This one is not pressed down really good, because the iron wasn't very hot when I did that. So I'm coming back to do this. Look, see, that's not even ironed on there. What was I thinking? Doesn't it look delicious? It really does. I like it. I suppose I could iron these ones on too while I'm at it, but we'll come back. We won't take that long. The iron will be right. It probably should stay at the same temperature. It shouldn't go too bad, surely. So on here, I need to put some nice stitches. I've got to stitch that one too, don't we, still? Righto, let's see what we're going to put on that. The blue. If I want to put that colour on there, I'm going to use blue. Righto. Don't ask me why. That just is in my brain. Comes to you sometimes what you need. There's a good father type one of these. It's like, I know I called one a crowbar the other day, because in a crowbar in Australia, if nobody knows, is a big, thick piece of steel, probably about 5 foot high, 6 foot high. It's got a pointy end on it for digging a hole or something. Okay, so when I call something that, it means that that's what I consider it to be. Something really huge. Now, what am I going to do here? Oh, goodness me, I don't know. I'll start. I'll go around this way. I want to start from here, because I'm not going to put the same colour on that as what I am for this. I might do the fly stitch idea and put it out to the outside. What do you reckon? What do you think about that? Think that'll work? Okay, we'll get the next one right up next to that one and put it out towards there. Wait a minute now, get you out of the way. Now I'll be in this. Can we go around? This is going to change the colour up completely though, isn't it, what I had? Do you think it'll still look alright? I don't know. We'll have to see, won't we? Now there's an amazing young lady on YouTube, and she's in Australia, in Brisbane, and her name is Corinne. I think that's what he said. And that girl is so clever. She has got so many good ideas, and the amount of sewing that she's been doing lately is, oh, it's phenomenal. Oh, I don't know how she keeps up all that work all the time. I wish I could stitch that much as... Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. Her channel is called... Oh, something with Corinne. Oh, dear. Gee, I hope I can remember to put the link to it. I imagine a majority of you would have found it by now. She's doing the thing for the Roxy's creation. Roxy's... That, you know, that stitching. Sonya, I'm sorry, people, I've lost the plot here. I'm trying to concentrate, trying to tell you something. But I was watching her I watched her a fair bit, actually, and this morning she had all these things that she'd been sewing on, these pieces of work that she'd been doing. The amount of sewing is just incredible, and she's got a really good eye for colour and design. Really good, she is. So if you want to find out anything, you want to go over and have a look what she's doing, because she's really clever. Really good, that lady. Hope you don't mind me talking about you like that, tell people about you, but, you know, she did a book, she wrote a little book on sewing and that, and the pictures are really cool. Yeah, so she's a really clever lady. And she did that a long time ago, and now she's using the ideas on this piece of work, so that's good, on the piece of work. She's not just doing one, she's doing 4 of them, I think, at a time. I suppose I work on more than one thing at a time, but I'm not doing the most clever stuff like she is. Now, let me see, what am I going to put in this one? There's a different one here. I'll give the other one, where is it? Putting that around there changed the idea of this really straight away, didn't it? It makes it look a lot different, and you haven't got as much pink as what you did have. But I'm going to use pink on the next row around here, so I might take that off and put this... No, that's too red, isn't it? Haven't I got a pink one? Don't I have a nice pink button besides that? I really do, but I don't know if I can get hold of it. Might burn myself with the iron. That wouldn't be good. Hubby wouldn't be very pleased with me at all if I did that, would he? I really need them buttons, though. You know how that is when we really want something, and we're going to go get it. Because all I've got to do is just reach under there. Oops, drop something down. Hang on, nobody panic. Nobody panic. I'm going to get them. Look. Look at me go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got them. Sorry about that noise. Yeah, that's all right. Our back door's making a screaming noise too now. Besides the slamming noise, it's got a screaming noise. There's a button or two in this one. Righto. Now I'll be right. Look at that. Love them. What's the point in having all this stuff if you don't use it, Sonia? Oh, look at that. They're pretty. But I did want a darker, more... don't think... Mind you, these weren't the ones that I spent all that time doing. There's one that I've covered with fabric. That's cool, isn't it? I haven't got anything that brighter. That colour pink, only this one here goes a bit with it. But if I can get that colour pink in a cotton, in a thread... Where's my threads here? That's not the big box of them, that's only a small one. The other one. Nope, that's not it. It should be here near somewhere, shouldn't it? It is, because it was under the... What's that one? Under me... I'll think of it in a minute. Silk ribbon. It was under the silk ribbon box. it was. Where'd it go? Still probably is under there if I look down far enough, Sonya. Oh dear, now I've dropped things, as usual. Okay, I wonder what happened to that box. See somewhere, nothing happened to it, I'm sure. I just put it where I can't reach it, I suppose. Sorry about this, I need that colour thread. What have I dropped now? Righto. It'll be like that. Maybe some on this side of me. Nope. Could be. That's wool. It's a hot sort of pink, isn't it? It's a hot pink. No, not happening. It's not in there either. Righto. You'll just have to do the best you can. And the button thing. This one. And I like one with 2 holes in it. I do. I only like one with 2 holes. Alright. Definitely will need a purple one in a minute too, so I can't see that box of thread. Must have took it out of the other room. Seems a bit harsh, doesn't it? That I did that with it. Alright, so nobody panic. We'll find the right thing here any minute now. This here's too thick though, isn't it? It's a nice colour. It's a bit too thick. But I'm sure there's another one round here like that. I'm really sure there is. That's the lid off the button box. Okay, so now, right. Come on, I can figure it out here somehow. I'm going to fasten this off. Fasten this bit off and then sew the other bit on, and you'll get round to it eventually. Don't worry about it. You'll get a piece of thread that colour. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll find a piece of thread that colour. Look at that. But it is not been rolled. It has not been rolled, and this is the colour we need, isn't it? So we can just grab a bit off and then roll it later on at a later date. And this is embroidery thread, so it's a stranded one, and that's okay. I don't mind using that. I don't mind using the stranded one. That's the different, all again, that's the same-ish, sort of. So I'm going to take these apart. I'm going to have 3 and 3. 3 and 3. This is okay and pretty easy to do. Takes a while, huh? Yeah. But anyway, now I'm going to put this through here. Nope, didn't get them all. Sonya, you missed that. I missed it. Is there 3 on this? I didn't do 2 and 3, did I? By any chance? Oh no, there's 3. It seems really thick though. But that happens when you take them apart. They get thicker. I know, that probably doesn't sound right, but it's true. Also, when you lick it or spit on it, when you're trying to get it thinner to go into the needle, it gets thicker, which is something that I don't sort of... I should realise and not do it, but I don't. I always forget. I do like the colour of that though. But anyway, we've got this one, so we're going to put that in the middle with that. Oh, that one. I don't really like that because of what it looks like. It's too wrong to me. It's not... That's better. I hope this will fit through the hole. Try it. Yes, it will. I'll take it back. Oh, I didn't pull it right through because I haven't put a knot in it. Yes, I have. It went through too anyway. Okay, so I need to put something around the outside, but I'm going to put this first. I'm going to put the button on here first, and it's going to have to come down a tiny bit so it's in the middle of there. I hope I've got this right. No, it's not in the middle. I'm going to put it down a bit though, don't I? That's the idea. It's supposed to be going down a bit. Not supposed to be in the middle, Sonia. And this is probably not as bright as I'd like it to be, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Right, so around the outside of here, the green, we're going to put this pink. But it just needs it to be small though. It can't be too big a pink, you know, it can't be too big a pieces. Maybe we'll just do some stab stitches around here. What will this look like if I just go around here like this? You see what I'm doing? Very good. Okay. So we're just going to go around here. Doing some stab stitches. Righto. That's cool. That works. I suppose as you get further around you can make them a bit longer. I don't know. You can do these two with felt if you like. I just wanted to use the fabric because I have a lot of really nice fabrics that I don't really get to work with that much, so I'm going to start doing that. Doing some more bits with this and showing you different things. Now I don't think I will take it right in because I don't want to cover over all the green. Okay, we started to get a little bit longer, but we're not going to. We're going to keep it back a bit. And I think that looks good as opposed to blanket stitch, which will be the same as the other one, so you need a bit of difference, don't you? I think so. We're going a bit too far sideways there, so you need to start coming across it when you're going around in a circle. A bit of fluff in there. Fluff on everything in this house, it's just all covered in fluff. Because we sewing. It used to be like that because we're knitting once and crocheting once, but it's more or less for sewing now. Fabric and stuff everywhere through this house. Never mind. I'm excited to put that yellow bit on there. Should have enough time to do it today. And then we're going to do another bit. We're going to do some more on the. Going to do some on the back. So these would show up really good on plain too, but I think it's a bit different putting them on here. Probably a bit Sonya. And something I wouldn't do, maybe. Something Sonya wouldn't do normally. Like the red. I used red thread. Yes, I did. I told you why. Anyway, in the last video. I never did. Never used it. Actually, too, another thing. I bought myself this red dress once. I went up the street. There's a lady coming towards me and she's got the same thing on. Oh dear. I put it in the cupboard and didn't ever wear it again, and I usually now buy my stuff online. Ah dear, because we don't even have many clothes now in the town, so you don't have much choice because there's not much in the shops these days. There's only one store here that sells. Oh no, that's not true, but I've also bought stuff from Rockman's and seen people walking around up the street with the same thing on, but I didn't have mine on at the same time. But it isn't a good thing, you know, when that happens, is it? I used to always make my own clothes once. Not anymore. Couldn't be bothered, to be honest. Although I am considering making some for around the house, because I need to be comfortable, especially in the winter time. You don't want to have too many restrictive things on, so I want to make a couple of long dresses or something. But anyway, it'll all get there one day, maybe. I'll make them. So now we've got to put this one here on, because I really do want to put this one here down here with the yellow and the pink, the same way as I did that one. And then I'm going to put another one over here, I think, another colour. Now I don't want to take away too... Which one will I put on? The yellow or the... I really would like... I love the yellow. I don't want to cover it up too much, so let's go with putting the yellow on top of the pink. Okay? You reckon? And that way I'll have... You know, that shows up pretty good, doesn't it? Yes. Righto. So we're going to cut these off. And these two. One. Actually, I do have to find another one. I do, don't I? And do I have to find another yellow one? Ah. I don't know if I have, because I didn't cut out a lot of yellow. Alright. Okay. Let's just not panic yet. Nobody panic yet. So I need to just hang on. Because I don't know if I've got... So I've got this one here that'll go on there. Because I only go one way because they've got the stuff on the back. That is beautiful. That is really pretty, that. I do love that. And then I can put this one behind here. But I don't have a piece for there. But I do have a bit left over, don't I? Sonia, you got a piece of that material? Looking at you somewhere here, come on. You must have a piece of that. Because then I can cut out the other bit, like I showed you how to do yours. Here we go. Aha. So let's get a piece and iron this on, because I've got the iron going, haven't we? And there's a bit I cut off. Where's another piece? Did I have a bit extra? No? Okay. I might have done, but I don't know what I did with it, to be honest. So I'm going to cut this out, because I didn't have enough ironed on. I just ironed on a bit of each fabric, and I need to have a bit rough with the chopping, I don't know, but I will use every last little scrap of that if I can. Now we've got to get the iron. Come over here, you. I've got him way over there now, so I won't burn myself. There's the two thicknesses of this, so I'm going to put that down. Then I'll get the iron on stuff and put that there, and then press that really good so it will be stuck down really well. I forgot to do that. I can do it now anyway. I can trace it on here. It's just going to be back to front, that's all. But make sure I get my leaf the right way, don't I? So what I should have did first was trace the... Well, I got too carried away. I should have traced that leaf. Sorry about this chair. So the leaf's got to go that way. Actually, this is the leaf here. So he's got to be underneath that, under there, right? So therefore I need this in this one, the top of it to face that way, that way. So if I turn that over like that, wrong. It's wrong, isn't it? So this one here is going to go under here. Right, this is going under that. No, it goes under there. Right, so I need the opposite to that on the top of my material, the face, this part here. So I need the opposite to this, which would be that way on the top. Is that right? Let's trace around there and see what happens. Let's see. I wish I had a sharper pencil. You need a sharp pencil. Can't do these things with a not sharp pencil. So it's this size that I need to, because of the... Which one I want to put under... Oh dear, I haven't even got it. I haven't even put any of it on the piece of paper at all yet. Look at me go. Making a mistake here. It doesn't matter though. We can fix these things. We don't have to worry about it. So that's going to be off there. I hope this is right. I'll find out in a minute, won't I? Nice pretty yellow this is. Bright colour. My sister's coloured plate was yellow. One of my brothers had a blue one, the other one had a green one, and mine was red. I'm talking about our plastic plates we had when we were kids. Plastic bowls and cups Mum had for us. I suppose it was okay. I mean, I don't eat... There's no way I'd get any plastic these days. Is that naughty? I can't help it. She knew my opinion on it too, but I was only a kid then. It didn't really matter what we were using. Hang on, so we put that under there. Have we got this right? It's awful big. It doesn't matter. That's what we need. Oh, I didn't do it right. Look, I've got that going the same way. So you're supposed to go, oh yeah, it's going that way, but this one's not. It's going the same way. So how do I do this then? Sonya, that one's right, but this is the one you just cut out. Oh dear, oh dear. So think about it now, come on. If you're going to have it, and probably the angle of that was probably not. Is this the one I had under there? No. Where's the one I just cut out? This is the one I had under there because I drew all over it, right? So that was that way, right? So this I need to go that way. So if I put this, come on, if I put it on the top I'll get it right for sure, because I won't have to muck about with it. But it'd be preferably to draw it onto the other thing, because now I'm going to pencil mark on here. I'm waiting for some nice pencils that will, I think they erase when you iron or something, some of the marking thing I bought. I hope so. Well, anyway, just go around here. Sonia, you're bound to get this right. You did it the wrong way, but anyhow, you don't know what I'm doing, don't you? I'm trying not to make it too complicated, but that's probably how I roll sometimes. It's got to be complicated. And that's got to come off there like that. That's really pointy, isn't it? Doesn't matter. It's going to be behind here, like that. But I need this to come up a bit higher. That's going to be cut off there. Okay, get it round a bit there like that. Put it behind here again. That's a bit too long. It's not bad though. It's okay. And I put that one there like that. And put this one behind here like this. And then we can iron them on. Is that right? Is that way? Is this what we're doing? Yes, right, good. Okay, so let's take this off. Take the paper off the back. And put that down like so. Take the paper off both these. I mustn't have set that on there very long. I think the other day when I was doing it, I didn't have it very hot to iron, or it might have been this morning. Okay, come on, get off there. But then it's good if it comes off. You don't want it sitting there all day. It leaves a sticky piece on. Whoops. It leaves a sticky piece on, so that's good. That's what you need. You just need the sticky bit on there, don't you? And take this off the back of here. Get them all off and then set it up, Sonia. Poor old hands are a bit cold, and so are my feet. Yeah. A bit chilly in here. I didn't want to turn the heater on because it's too close. You don't feel. I like some air, and I miss having the fan going, but it's a bit cold. Come on. See, this is probably the one I just ironed on, is it? Because I really did have the iron hot. It's been sitting over there. Oh, come on. That's goody. Got him off there. Right, let's set it down. Okay. Here. Put this one underneath. I don't think there's too much yellow there, is there? Is that a thing? I don't know. Is there, like, because it's sitting on the yellow bit? You understand what I mean? And this one can go there. Now, should I move it off that? No, maybe not. I think I might leave it there because it looks okay. That thing there seems awful big though, this leaf, doesn't it? Seems awful big. Cut it down a bit further, don't you? Might be a bit better. I want to be able to see it, but I didn't want it to be too over the top. You know, too. Well, that's nice because the pink and all that's there together too, isn't it? Is it ready? Got to stick this on here now. Are we all ready? We don't want to move anything about. Move that over a bit. That one. Okay, good. Go. Right, iron this on here. Don't be leaving it in the same space too long, so you don't want it to be burning. Love that. Isn't that awesome? I'm going to put that. For some reason, I want to cover that up. I don't know why. I might sew that on later. Iron it on later, I mean. So these are going to go over here, this other circle, isn't it? I've got it here somewhere. Probably shouldn't turn it around like that and do that thing, because you'll lift it up. Wrinkle it up bad, that won't be good. Okay. Does that look pretty cool, eh? I don't think I'll be on anything more on there. So I'm going to unplug that. Not at this stage anyway, we won't be long before we'll do a bit more, but we just have to put that up in there. Right, now, so I've still got that one to go, but we'll just do a little bit of work on this one now, eh? Before it's time to go for the day. Let me see, what else have I got? Green, I love the green. The green will look really good on this, won't it? Oh yes, really brilliant. Pretty colour. Throwing some colour on this, aren't we? It's good to use colour. And then we've got this really, that one there I'm using on there too, aren't I? So, but that's okay. So we need to do a different stitch on here today. What do you reckon this time? Let's put something different on it. Well, we've already done that there today too. That looks all right. I think I would have liked more of the pink visible, you know. I guess I could have put that around the outside, because that's the thing too. These are, I could make that bigger, couldn't I, by putting it back in the centre? No, that's not its middle, but there would have been there's its middle, isn't it? Anyway, we can work on something. We'll figure it out. It won't be that tricky. We need something on the back. And I'll do the same things, I think. I'm going to put the leaves on. Actually, I might take one across there. As long as it doesn't interfere with the spine, you know, it should be all right, shouldn't it? Okay, let's do this. I need to make a cover for me. One of the books I'll finish too, sometime soon. But this is for the, what's the name book? Oh, there's a nice bit of purple. That's probably what I was looking for, that circle. Now, what are we going to do? We've got green. We've got green. Let's go with some green. Up the stem, actually, we haven't figured of that one yet either. Let's do the stem, okay, with the French knot. Or no, we'll do it with this cross stitch, eh? What do you reckon about that? It'll still have the pink behind it, but we're going to do the cross stitch over here. Righto. You'll still see the pink. And that'll look awesome, and because we're using the stem as a guide to putting this over here. Might even do the same with the other one, but in a different colour. This is herringbone stitch, maybe? Yeah. Could be. Don't quote me. I'll have to check on that. I'll have to check that out. If I go, I'll go down in here first and think about where I'm going to come up, because I've got to go across here. Well, I can come up there. No, you wouldn't have did that. You'd come up here and come up there. Okay, let's undo that bit. Let's just undo that bit. Rethread the needle and do that again. Getting caught up in everything. Come on. Just do, please. Thank you. Okay, it's got it. It's got it. Rightio. Now, we're going to come up there. Go like that. Just going back, and then we're going to put this one up here, and that's a long stitch. It's a long stitch, but it won't matter. I don't think it's that bad. Keep going up the middle, because for the side pieces we might use something different in those side bits there. Well, so you can do what I'm doing, or you just can follow your own ideas. Whatever you want to do in yours. And I've got a lot of sewing going around here, but that doesn't matter. It looks really cool. It is. It's from my needle book. This, and there, and then we'll just do this across to there. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Oops. Not. And these are really easy to get undone because they're really easy to make, you see. So it's easy to make one of these, so they come undone pretty good. Usually you can just pull it, but I think I'd rather not, because then the more you pull it, the tighter it'll get. So just have a little bit of a dig around there till you get it apart. Get your thread apart. So it's just all curled up and made a knot, that's all. There we go. Isn't that neat? And I'm going to undo that. Might do a couple of French knots along these ones here, just to get through. I'm through. I made it. Okay. What's behind there? Nothing. Okay, so we're just going to wrap twice and go back down in next to that part where you come out, not in the same hole. Okay, there's one French knot. Work really good with this thick thread next to where you come up. Hang on to this with your two fingers and pull that down. Go up here, this one. Oops, I didn't come through the fabric. Come up again. Try it again, Sonya. Where are you? Here we go. Right, through there. Wrap that round twice and go down through there. Okay. Get it a bit loose. Still looks alright though. And through there. Well, I don't do a particular idea. I just put it on the page as I go, or the fabric. That's how I am. If I try to copy something that I think I'm aiming for, it doesn't always work out, so I just got to go with whatever I'm doing. It happens as I go along with me. A lot of people can draw their design and then work on it. I suppose I could actually draw something on there and sew it, but I just feel like I'm just doing this today because it's working for me, so I'm going to carry on with that. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to put this purple on, or should I go with a bit of orange? Oh, sorry. This one here might be a bit of difference. That's not giving it that thing I'm looking for, is it? What about this one? Blue. The blue's nice, isn't it? Oh, that's pretty. I like that on there. I do. Yeah, because that's around that one too. And that's why I put it there because it's nice, isn't it? Now I'm going to put this on the pink, I think. Not the yellow. Or should I put it on the yellow as opposed to the pink before? Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it around the yellow on the outside, maybe. Around here, do you think? Right. I might do some French knots around there with it. So I can continue up here, but there's in blue. Don't go too close to the edge of your leaf because you don't want it to fray. That is amazing, that French knot, Sonya. That's a really good French knot you got there. Look at that. He's beauty, isn't he? And you come back and you go down there close by. Pull it up tight. Okay, pull it through. Hang on to things and it'll make a French knot for you. Okie dokie. There we go. It looks good. I like it. That's not a bad French knot. It's not bad. Not bad. I'm only doing two wraps because that depends on that's your choice, right? You can do 3, it makes it bigger. 1, it'll make it smaller. 2, I think, to me, is just the right size for what I'm doing. You know, you pick what you want yours to be, and that will how it works. Okay, that is how it works. And go through down there and there. I might have to go in a minute because my time's nearly up there. I must have been doing a lot today. I don't think I was fiddling. I think we did a fair bit of stuff, didn't we? We'll put all this on here. We have. Okay. So, excuse me. I'm just going to do a couple more stitches down here. Hopefully that thing won't go off until I get it the timer, because I've got it sitting there. I'm interested to see what you think about this. It's nice, I think. I like it. It's very whatever. It's something. Looks good. I like it. Pretty. It's pretty and it's nice. It's different. I'll have this for a few years, I hope. Need a book. That went a bit close to the edge, didn't it, that one? So will this one too, because I'm running out of fabric on the side here to put it on too, so it's okay. We're still going to go and do another one here just because we can. There's no reason why we can't. We're just going to put it on there anyway. It might just look a bit better if it's more even. Now this one here I find has wandered out too far, so I'm going to come up from the behind. I'm going to come up from over here and I'm going to grab hold of that and I'm going to fasten it down, because you can't unpick this, but you can hang on to it. See? And I brought it back over and you couldn't sort of see what I did, could you? Well, I showed you. Thank you everybody for watching. Please leave a comment and like or subscribe or share my channel, please. That'd be nice. And there's lots of people watching me do all this sewing and things, because I really enjoy it myself too, so I hope you like what I'm up to. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. That made a noise, didn't it?